If you don't like donuts, you're probably a terrorist and a Hillary supporter. But this video is not about politics. Let's talk about cop food. What's up, guys? Cops loving donuts is a stereotype that's been around for ages. Where does that stereotype come from? The shitty part about our job is that it never fails. The moment you sit down to eat, dispatch is going to give you a call. You planned a lunch date all morning long with your wife or girlfriend or boyfriend. The moment your ass hits the seat in the restaurant, the dispatchers are going to be calling you. Now, very few departments give like a time allotment to let their officers eat and not be bothered. And even if they do, if an important call comes out, you're pretty much expected to get up anyway. So why this stereotype? A lot of coffee shops and places like McDonald's and stuff like that, they tend to be open 24 hours a day. And for those of us that work night shift constantly, we are not privy to the restaurants during the day like Olive Garden and Longhorn and stuff like that. It's a lot easier just to run into a coffee shop, grab a couple donuts or some scones or whatever, and peace out. Places like McDonald's or certain coffee shops have food that's already made, it's already ready to go. You're constantly on the run in this job. And I'm sure the stereotype is going to live in infamy. That thing is going to be there for all of time. But a lot of officers these days are starting to become more health conscious about what they eat. And a lot of officers are starting to bring their own lunch to work, and they'll bring like carrots and stuff like that they can kind of munch on throughout the shift. However, there is one stereotype that will never go away. Cops and coffee. I drink coffee like it's going out of style. I drink enough caffeine in a week to kill a small bowl. And yes, I do love my coffee like I like my women. Cold and bitter. I know a lot of people are like coffee connoisseurs and shit like that. I don't care. I don't care about Starbucks. I didn't even know what Dunkin' Donuts was. When I first heard about Dunkin' Donuts, I thought they were talking about a basketball team. I like plain black coffee from the convenience store. I put it in my little styrofoam cup, I add a little bit of ice into it, and it is time to go. A very little known secret about cops is that we get huge discounts if we don't get it completely for free at a lot of restaurants. McDonald's is #1 for giving us free stuff. Technically, we're not supposed to do it because it's considered a gratuity, but the reason why they do it is because we have to sit down at the restaurant and they're basically paying for security. So we can give this cop, a $7 meal and he'll be here for an hour, like half an hour to an hour, or we can hire an officer off duty for $35 an hour. And that doesn't really make it right, but considering as much as we get paid, eating out every day would get very expensive. When your paycheck is slightly over your high school math grade, you can't afford to eat out every day. The shitty part about the whole situation is that we have officers that will get food for free and then bring it back to the restaurant and bitch about it. I won't say any names, but there are people that will take food to go, not just for them, but for their significant other too. Heaven forbid there's some mayonnaise on your sandwich. They will show back up to the restaurant and demand that it get fixed. That's fucked up, man. If somebody's giving me some free shit, the last thing I'm gonna do is complain about it. I can't stand that sense of entitlement. They don't have to give us free anything. But yeah, bottom line, we're pretty limited on options, especially those of us that are working permanent night shift. There is almost nothing open in the middle of the night. I love donuts, go figure, but I don't eat them all the time just for health reasons. Bag of sunflower seeds is usually my snack in the middle of the night, and my cup of coffee, and I usually get the ranch sunflower seeds because I'm elegant like that. I'm a classy pig. Guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, comment, subscribe. I'll try to get another one out here in a couple of days.